Hey guys, welcome to my July DVD update. I know it's been quite a while since I've done one, but I've got a lot of stuff to show. So this part one is going to be just DVDs only, no Blu-rays, no nothing, but DVDs. Part two will be devoted to the Blu-rays. I was surprised at how many DVDs I picked up this time because I usually don't. I'm trying to kind of veer away and focus on my Blu-ray collection. But some of these films I've been wanting, and I found it such a good price. I went to this site called GoHastings.com, and they were having a sale that included free shipping, so I went to their used section, and I looked at the lowest, price stuff they have for like 90 cents and stuff, so I went and I picked out some movies that I've been wanting to see that I didn't want to pay too much for. But the reason I mentioned the free shipping is because that's what makes the deal so good, because normally if they don't offer free shipping, you have to pay per item. So all of these DVDs here, I would have had to pay $3 shipping on, so that would just kill the good bargains. But I got the free shipping, and all these cost me about 90 cents a piece, so I couldn't pass that up. Of course, not all their used stuff is 90 cents, but you can search from like the lowest price to highest or whatever sort, however you want. But they also have, Blu-rays, games, CDs, books. So, I just thought I'd throw that out there for you guys. The DVD collector's on a budget, and those are just looking for some bargains or a movie they might want to pick up but don't want to pay too much for. This is the first time I've ordered from this site, and they all arrived in really good condition. No cases were ripped. No, all the DVDs played fine, of course. Actually, some of the DVDs look brand new, like they didn't even have a scratch or smudge or anything on them, so I was very happy, and I'm probably going to go back and order some more stuff from them. So, but with, I'm going to quit talking now and get to the DVD update, because I know that's what all of you are here for, just about. So, this first movie I have is The Fugitive. Yeah, notice the unfortunate snapper case, but that didn't even bother me for because I got it for such a cheap price. I don't even care. But I've never seen this film, and I really wanted to see it. So if I really like it, I might rebuy it on Blu-ray, because I know you can get the Blu-ray really cheap. But I wanted to see it. I love Harrison Ford, and so I've heard nothing but good things about this film. And it also stars Tommy Lee Jones, and I know it was based off a TV show of the same name, but I know it's a great action film, and made from the 90s, so I've been in the mood for a lot of 90s stuff lately, so I very much look forward to seeing this. Next up, we have a film called Fragments. This is based on a book that I read. I actually read the book before it came out, and the book was a little better, but that's usually the case. So, but the film was very good. I did enjoy it. The main reason I wanted to pick it up was because of Kate Beckinsale. She's one of my favorite actresses, so I try to pick up all her films. But it also stars Forest Whitaker, Dakota Fanning, Jennifer Hudson, and they play, all these people are in a diner when a shooting occurs, and the movie is about how that shooting kind of changed their lives, how it affected them, how it affected their mental state, how it, made them different people. So I would recommend this, especially if you're looking for a good drama, because it's pretty heavy drama, but it's still pretty good, really good. Next one up is another film I haven't seen yet, but it is Look Who's Talking. I don't know, normally I don't go for films with babies as the main character, like the main focus of the film, but I don't know, I've heard that it's really funny, and it's just a good lighthearted comedy, which I was kind of in the mood for, nothing raunchy or anything like that. So I like Kirstie Alley and John Travolta, and I watched the trailer and the clips and everything that are online, and it looked like a film that I don't know, I'd probably enjoy. Bruce Willis does the voice of the baby, Mikey, and the whole point, like the whole film is Kirstie Alley plays Mikey's mom, and she's single and everything, and she's just looking for a father for him, and that's where John Travolta comes in, and Bruce Willis kind of vocalizes. He provides kind of a commentary on their relationship from the baby's point of view, so I thought it sounded interesting, and I look forward to seeing it. And while I was there, I just picked up the sequel, Look Who's Talking 2. This has Roseanne in it. She plays the voice of Mikey's little sister, so I think Roseanne's hilarious, so I thought I might as well just get the sequel. Look forward to watching these films here in the near future. Next one up is The Terminal, starring Tom Hanks, Catherine Zeta-Jones. This I actually watched for the first time the other night, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great little film. Basically, Tom Hanks plays a man who's coming to America, and on his way here, his country's government is overthrown, and so there's a new government, but it hasn't been recognized by the United States yet, so they can't give him a visa. So he's stuck in the airport, and the film just kind of shows how he manages life in the airport. It's like I said, I found it very, it kept me entertained the whole time. Which films that I really like films that take place in one main location. Because I think it takes a great cast and director to pull that off and keep the audience entertained, so I thought they did a great job with that. And of course Tom Hanks does an amazing job as usual, especially when he plays these underdog type characters, he really makes the audience really sympathize with them and just makes them root for him, and I would definitely recommend checking this out if you haven't already. Next one up is Lost in Translation, another one I haven't got a chance to see, but I've been wanting to see for a while now. I've heard nothing but good things from this film, so I very much look forward to seeing it. It has Bill Murray in it, stars Bill Murray, Scarlett Johansson, and is directed by Sofia Coppola. I think the only Sofia Coppola film I've seen that is Marie Antoinette, which I really did like, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to like this film too. Because who doesn't love Bill Murray? If you've seen it, just, leave me your thoughts in the comments. This is probably the one I'm most eager to watch. Next up is a guilty pleasure type movie for me. It is Love Comes Softly. Yeah, it's just one of those TV movies. This came on the Hallmark Channel, and I don't know, I really liked it, and I figured for such a cheap price I should pick it up. This is the first part in a series of these types of films, but I didn't care for any of the other ones. There's like a lot, there's like 7 or 8 or something like that, but this one is, I think the best, and it's, I don't know, I like these are kind of guilty pleasure films. It stars Katherine Heigl. It takes, basically she plays a woman who's married, who just got married, and her husband are setting out on the Oregon Trail, heading out west, and he ends up dying, and so she has like no one, and this man, sorry, lost my train of thought for a second. This guy comes along, and he's lost his wife, and he's looking for, somebody to help him care for his daughter, so in exchange for her help, he will pay for, her living expenses, food, and a ticket back home after, the winter or whatever. So it's just your typical, of course they fall in love eventually, but I don't know, this is a good type of film for just a rainy day, something, nothing too, I don't know, just mindless, something to watch, and I don't know, I've always liked films that take place out on the prairie and stuff like that, so for that price, I had to pick it up. Last up for the movies is Love Actually. I've owned this movie. I already own this movie, but it's the full screen version, and I had to pick up the widescreen version. So I've been wanting to upgrade it for a long time now, but I've just been trying to wait on a really good price, because of course you don't want to pay that much for a movie you already own. But I cannot do full screen movies. I don't when I first started buying movies, I didn't really pay attention, and I didn't really understand what full screen really meant, how they chopped off the sides of the frame. So now that I know, I can't, unless the movie was filmed that way, I just can't do full screen. So I think I have two movies left in my collection that are full screen that I'm trying to get the widescreen versions of. I know this is available on Blu-ray, but for these kind of movies I don't really need the Blu-ray of. These are fine. I'm fine with the DVDs. But as for the movie itself, it's one of the best romantic comedies out there. It's so good. Do yourself a favor if you haven't seen it. Please go check it out, especially around the holidays. It's a great holiday film. And it's of course an all British cast, and it's got most of my favorite British actors in it, actually. So hurry up and go check this out if you haven't seen it. Whew. Next up, we have the 2 TV sets that I've gotten. First one up is Kath and Kim. The reason I got this is because it was so cheap on Amazon. It was $2.98, so I thought for that price I had to get it. And I did enjoy this when it was on, but I knew from the first episode it was going to be canceled. You could just tell that Americans probably weren't going to get the type of humor it was going for. And this is of course based on the Australian series with the same name, which I have not seen, so I can't compare or contrast or anything, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say the original's better because that's the way it usually works. But this was enjoyable. I found it funny. It stars Molly Shannon and Selma Blair. They play a mother and daughter who live in, suburbia, and they're just obsessed with, Hollywood and celebrity trends and all that, so they're always trying to keep up with the latest trends and still try to deal with their boring, normal lives. And it's just, it's funny. It's hard to describe. You'd have to watch the show to get it, but for this set, it says season 1, but it's the complete series. They did include a ton of special features. They included gag reels, deleted scenes, and I think there's a commentary on each episode. So I think they're going to be really funny because I think both of these, both Molly Shannon and Selma Blair, are very funny in this. So I look forward to hearing their commentaries. So there's that. And then the last TV set I got was True Blood Season 3. To be honest, I was a little bit let down by this season, mainly because it was very hyped, and I kind of gave in to the hype a little bit, because, it sounded like it was going to be great. They were introducing the werewolves. You're going to find out, what makes Sookie so special, and, Sam's family, but, the werewolf storyline didn't really go anywhere. I wasn't that blown away by Sookie's, magical ancestry. I don't know. And Sam's family annoyed me, so. But there were some good things in this season. Of course, Russell Edgington, the king, he had some really great moments. It's kind of a mixed, but it's definitely not horrible. But I've been watching the 4th season, of course. There are 2 episodes in so far, and I've been really enjoying it. So we'll see where that goes. But True Blood. My favorite characters, if you're curious, Jessica. I love her. She's so funny, and I love her and Hoyt together. And then Eric. I love Eric. But Bill is actually getting on my nerves, so I want to see less of Bill, hopefully. But if you like, vampires, werewolves, stuff like that, of course you'll probably love this, or at least enjoy it. Yeah, anything supernatural, if you're into stuff like that, it's just kind of a trashy, sleazy, fun show. So, definitely check it out. So, that is the end of part 1, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back for part 2, which are the Blu-rays, so stay tuned. Just a big thank you to all my new subscribers and friends, and of course all of my, friends that have been here since my channel started, those who comment and rate and all that fun stuff. Thank you so much, guys, and I will be back very soon with part 2.